Yeah, good evening. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Tuesday, the 4th of August 2020. This is a follow-up video to my first trading thoughts. This is trading thoughts video 2, as you can see. Look, in the last video, I sort of rambled on a bit and had a bit of a rant about trading and my thoughts about trading and how you should probably look at it a little bit different to do sort of not follow what the herd does. So in this video, I'm just going to go through a couple of different scenarios, possibly even have a look at one of my new EAs, not so much in action, but just the setup and what's available with it. But we'll go to the chart. So we'll go to, this is a Mt4, so this is just any chart. As you can see, it's my high probability setup. I'll just go to the simulator. So I've got that set up as a template. So it's just a soft 4FX simulator, as you can see in the corner here. All it is a piece of software. It's like an EA, an expert advisor. You just attach to your platform, and we'll go from there. All right. So we'll go new simulation. Might as well stick with the euro. That seems to be the most popular pair. We'll have a look. I'll just quickly go through to set this up so you can see it in action. We'll go from 2012, so January 1, 2012 to end date. We'll make it New York close time. I'm not going to worry about doing too much trading. Just change the history so I can get more populated data. So we can start the simulation, all right? So we're just setting it up. All right, here's our control box. Need to get some charts going, so we'll go into here. What do we need? Let's have a look for some charts. We'll go with put a 1 hour chart there, so I'll add that. So this is all the euro. So just bear with me as we set it up. We'll do what else we need? We do a 4 hour chart. All right, might add a 2 hour chart, custom time frame. So 2, we'll add a 2 hour chart. What's that? 1, 2, 4. And might as well do a daily. It's a gimme. And we'll put in a weekly there too. We're just setting it up. So that's at the moment, it's just a matter of getting it. So let's start with the basics first. We'll start with a daily chart. So we'll open that. So that's a daily chart, and we'll open a 1 hour chart. So that's them there. We'll just get rid of this. We'll just close that box, and we can move this out the way. And we could probably go up the windows here, and we'll just tile them vertically. We'll get rid of that one. We don't need that one. We just have to keep it open, but we don't need to display it. So we'll tile vertically, horizontally, vertically, Jim. All right, so we've got the daily on the left here. We'll put a template to that. So we'll put the high probability, and might as well put the high probability on here too. So all we're doing is set up the charts for a simulation, all right? So now, because we've got the daily chart here, and we've got the 1 hour chart here, so basically looking for setups on the daily chart, then you would switch down to the 1 hour chart to take the trade. So at the moment, you can see the daily chart's in a downtrend, so we'll just click along and we'll see if we can get some new. And you can see as the daily moves 1 candle at a time how much the 1 hour chart moves. Now here's a sell signal on the daily. The MACD Platinum's just above the 0 level. Probably move this out the way. I'll just put it on the other monitor. The MACD Platinum's just above the 0 level. This thing hasn't gone back to the MAs far enough for my liking, so that's not a valid. And as you actually see, it goes quite nicely. All right, there's a buy signal. We're going on a downtrend. Would you take it? I don't think so. We want to play it safe here. So looking for a decent pullback. MACD platinum above the 0 level. We're getting it now. All right, we've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the 0 level. You could make a case for, doesn't matter what colour they are. There's divergence across here. Price is going down, higher highs, whereas the oscillator of the MACD platinum is going up. So hidden bearish divergence. So let's see if we keep on going. We're looking for a sell signal on the daily, which is not happening. And now it's going up higher. The MACD platinum is still going down. So now, if you look at this, it's followed by a regular bearish divergence. See now the price is going up, higher highs on price, and lower on the MACD platinum. So we've had hidden followed by regular, still bearish divergence, and there's your sell signal. All right, so there's your sell signal. That's possibly a valid, well, it is a valid sell signal on the daily chart. But what you do now is you'd probably have a look over the on the 1 hour and look for sell setups there. So we'll just keep. So now we'll plot along one candle at a time on the 1 hour chart. You'll see the daily chart. If you look left, it's just moving 1 hour at a time. So all your efforts now would be concentrate on the 1 hour, looking for a sell setup. There's one there now. All right. So there's your sell setup. So the daily's in sell mode. You can see the red dot. We've got two types of divergence there. Daily chart's hardly moved at all since that sell signal. Meanwhile, the hourly chart's all over the shop. So we take a trade in there, possible stop above the high if that was the way you're thinking. So keep on going, and it's through the MACD platinum, the 0 level, close half, put a stop in at the point of entry or overall break even. Daily is still in sell mode. So we'll just run through this a bit quicker. Now we've got to look for another sell trade. Buy, you're ignoring the buys if you're just taking the, now we're setting up again on the 1 hour chart for a possible sell. You can see the MACD platinum's got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the 0 level, and price has gone back into the MAs. MAs are turned down, possibility of hidden bearish divergence setting up there. So we'll keep on going, looking for a sell signal. Meanwhile, there it is. So we take another sell here. Like I said, we've already had one. There's a second one in there. There's your divergence. It's pretty obvious. And with this sort of divergence, you could probably say, well, I'm going to have a go at hedging it. I might not trade with a stop. So let's have a look, see what happens. And she goes down nicely. MACD platinum through the 0 level, close half, put a stop in place. The daily still in sell mode, MACD platinum still above the 0 level, watching the 1 hour chart. That's all we're doing. Now we're just following along, watch the daily, watch the setting up for a possible buy on the 1 hour. Still going down. If you're just trailing a stop, good trade, good trade. There's some divergence forming on the 1 hour chart. You can see the MACD platinum's going up, price is still going down. Daily chart still going down on the left. Eventually, yeah, trend will change, which it does. Now looking for sells again. Price is shooting up. We're not taking buys. Red dot on the MACD platinum. Again, possible, hasn't been confirmed yet. Hidden bearish divergence setting up, hasn't been confirmed. No Qmp. It's just continuation of the same trend lines basically. So let's keep on going on the 1 hour because the daily's still in sell mode. Looking for a red Qmp filter dot. If we actually move, there we go. Right, we're taking the sell here. Again, Might not necessarily want to put a stop in place. We'll see how it pans out. MACD Platinum still above the 0 level. Let's keep on going if it goes. Gone against me. Now it hasn't. Now it is. Now, if you had a stop in place, you would have been very close to being stopped out if that was your thing. Well, right, now here, you take the, now what we'll do is I'll bring the sheet thing over and we'll take a couple of trades here to show you how this would work, all right? For those that don't know it, so we'll go back a couple of candles here. I'm going to have to, all right, just going to have to tidy this up a bit. Sometimes when you reverse it, it just goes out of whack a bit. Just bear with me. I'll just fix it up. Shouldn't take too long. All right. All right, here's the original sell that I took. So we'll say we'll take 2 to sell here. So we'll take a sell, take 2. Now I'll put my trades up. So this is the trade box. We won't worry about looking at the daily chart at the moment. We'll just concentrate on this. I'll just put this out the way a bit so you can see what's happening here. So there's our sell 0.02, right. So we know what happens next. We've seen what happens. We get a buy signal. So let's just forward to that buy signal. Righto, there's a buy signal. So we take a hedge buy. So all we do is take a buy, same position size. 0.202, sell. You can watch the profit and loss in this column here, and it'll be represented here. This is 10,000. This is what I normally just use for all my demo or simulating. So we'll keep on going. So we've got a sell. Like I said, we've got the divergence there. The trend lines have gone off because of reverse, but they're there. Hidden divergence. So we've taken a sell, hedge buy. So we're locking in a loss. Right, hopefully this will work out. I didn't plan ahead or anything like that, so I'm just winging it. Now we've got more divergence here. Now, see, it's not confirmed yet, but again, it's the bearish, hidden followed by regular. You know, the price is going up, MACD's heading down. Big divergence. Let's see how it pans out. So we're looking for a sell signal. Might not get it. There we go, there's a sell. All right, so now this time we'll take 3 times. Take the sell, there's our 3 positions. Sell, buy, sell. You can see it all here. There's your totals. There's the grand total. So we'll see how it pans out. Like I said, I didn't cherry pick this. I've got no idea what's coming up, so hopefully it's going to make me not look good. Again, we'll take the hedge buy because we've got a buy. So now we've got 4 trades on, and we've still got divergence. And this thing, even though we've gone through the MACD Platinum's gone through the 0 level, we still got big divergence there. So we'll keep on going. It's going up. I'll move these lines in a minute, trend lines in a minute. So we're locking in losses at the moment with these 4 trades. All right, they've got a red dot on the, so let's just change these trend lines a bit. Here's your final one. Looks like there might be a final one there, all right? So we've got regular bearish divergence. We're looking for a sell. We've got a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the 0 level. Possibility the Qmp filter dot's coming up soon if the price continues down. So there it is. So let's slip in here. We'll take a bigger trade again. We'll go up to 10, not 11. We'll take 10. We'll take a sell. It gets recorded here. So these are all our trades. There's our total in here. There's our equity in here. It's got to go in my favour eventually, surely. Or not. Remember, price does what it damn well pleases. And see, it's proved me wrong. So here's another buy. So we'll take another hedge buy. And we'll keep on going, see what happens. And that's the reason we take the hedge trades. All right, there's another sell, so we'll go bigger again. We'll go to 16 this time. Sell. Now, it's a pity this wasn't below the 0 level convincingly enough, this buy here, because I would have started another sequence. In the meantime, we've still got divergence here. Price is going up. And the MACD Platinum's just not getting up near this previous high. You can see the big divergence. Price going one way, oscillator going the other way. So let's see, what have we got? We've got that 16, yep. So we'll just pull this down a bit. So you can see all their trades there. Looks like a lot, but at the end of the day, we're only minus 0.16 short. That's our total. All the others are hedging each other. So let's see if we go down. Going down, but not far enough. Normally price will go down towards the MAs as I speak. All right, you can see now we're down to minus $5.36. You can have a look how the trades have all changed here. Big bearish candle. MACD platinum's well and truly through the zero level. So let's just take it for at least one more candle so we can get into positive territory. We didn't in that one. Let's see if it goes down again. We'll keep on open. Now we're in trouble here. See, we've gone up to minus 68 and we've got a buy signal here. Now we've got a couple options here. One, we could hedge buy again, so we can do that. So we'll take a hedge buy. Then we could start a new sequence. So 002, we'll take a buy. So that's this one here. We'll just name that. Call that S2 just so there's no confusion. So that's sequence 2. So we've commenced a new sequence and we've got our other sequence hedged on. Now let's have a look what we've got here. We've got hidden bullish divergence here. You can see from about here somewhere. Higher lows on price. Hidden bullish and lower lows on the MACD platinum. So, right, keep on going. I want to prove that this will work out eventually. Now it's going up, it's going down, going up. All right, stop there, Jim, before you press another button. All right, here's a sell signal. Now, sequence 2, we take a hedge. So there's sequence 2. I know it's getting a little bit confusing, so we'll do a sell there. And that's the sequence 2 hedge. So we'll call that S2. And what do we want? 1.6, we'll go up to 0.26, which is about my maximum on positions like this. And we'll take another sell. Again, we've still got this divergence. Eventually this will come good. So we've got a sell up here. I'll just make this a little bit bigger. And that's going down. Have a look at the totals. We're down to minus, what's that, $15. I'm just sitting a fair way from the screen. Come on, go down. There we go. Now we're talking. All right, after all that, now the problem is you can't differentiate the sequences. So we can assume that we've got $50.70 in total. So that'll be from sequence 1. So basically we just close all these trades. So we'll see what happens when we close them all. We'll close them all except the sequence 2 trade. So we've got the sequence 2 trade still in. You can see all the lines getting drawn there. And we've got floating profit or loss. All right, we'll just do a partial close on this. So we've got 2.6, we'll close 2.4. So we'll bring it down to a base lot. Can't see there, so we'll close. So that's down to, and we'll set the stop at break even. So there's a stop in place there, break even. Now we're in this sequence here. Let's just move along. And let's just have a look at the daily chart and make sure we're still in sell mode, just. So you get the idea of what we're doing here. We're only sort of following the sells. And there's a buy, so there's a buy signal and it's taken out the stop. So we're only it took out that remaining trade. Still in sell in the daily chart. So in this case, we just take another trade for 0.06, and that's a buy. That's in here. So we've got the 3 trades on, hopefully we'll push up. This is the 1 hour chart, so it's pretty temperamental on this pair. slow too. All right. Again, we're going the opposite direction. We're going into hedging mode. I'm not going to go into that. You know what the hedging is. So we'll just close all those trades there, just to give you an idea. This is just a so on here you can have a look at your graph. There's your equity curve. Not very good, obviously. Statistics. So you've got all your normal Mt4 stuff and that. Profit factor. Just gives you all the details, how many trades you took. There wasn't much thought put into all this, so as I said, I didn't pick anything, or I just winged it. So that's those two charts. Now let's have a look at something a little bit different. We'll go to the charts and we'll bring up the 4 hour. We're back on the simulator, so and I showed this in the other video about the ATR stop. So we'll go 4 hour into weekly. Just have a look at that. It takes a little bit to, I don't know where my pause button is on this video, so I can't pause it. I'll have to find it. No, here we go, maybe. All right, there we go. So get rid of that. Just leaves a control box. Now, if you remember with this setup, this is a 4 hourly chart with the ATR stop. There's two of them. So we've got two. I'll just bring it over here so you can read it. So this is the PIP F ATR stop. It's available to anyone in any of my readers. You can, if you haven't got it, just give me an email at admin@JAGfx.com and I'll get it to you. So it's just, this one's 1475. Just remember those two numbers. Well, remember this number, 75, 0.75. And the multi time frame, or the high time frame, is 10080. So that's 1 week. That's how many minutes there are in a week. So 75, that's the only number that changes. I think that was the bottom one. I hope it was. Let's have a look. I can't remember which one no, the top one. So we've got the other one, 50-50 chance. I blew it. So the other one difference, the other one was 0.75. This is 1.0. Still the same 10-0-80. It's still 14 days. So the only difference is that 1.0 instead of 0.75. So basically here, all I'm looking for, this is a 4 hour chart, just with the Qmp filter. And all I'm looking for here is taking buys when there's 2 green lines below price, and only taking sells when there's 2 prices below the 2 red lines. So it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? So let's just click forward. So we're only looking for buys here. Now, you're obviously going to have a look at the MACD Platinum, see if it's a valid setup. It's a long way from these 2 lines. It's above the 0 level, probably one you're not going to take. So actually, I might just put it on the fast forward here and we'll just run it through, see if we can get some. And you can see for yourself. I'm not going to run through the actual simulator, the trade setups and that. I just want to show you more how it works in real time. It's all right me showing you historical charts. I love the historical charts. Sometimes they... Right, so now we're looking for a buy signal. Now see that red line appeared. So now we're only looking for sells. So you would have ignored that buy. Now looking for sell. There's a sell there. Take that. Nice sell. You can see the MACD Platinum's above the 0 level. The next one wasn't. Now we're looking for another one now. Now, like I said, there's a sell signal, and you may want to get out of that as soon as you're at break even, because there's a. See if I can pause that. So as soon as the sell signal head was taken, it was a valid one. Price went up. Your stop should be either in the middle somewhere or above the outside one. That's if you're using a stop. Still keep an eye on the MACD Platinum. I tend not to get out of trades until we're sort of through the MACD Platinum in a way. So, but as soon as you saw this green line forming and a red on top and a green on the bottom with this trade, if you can get out at break even, that's probably the ideal scenario. Now we're into 2 greens from here once we pass. So in this area here is red and green, so it's like no man's land. And now we're in 2 greens looking for buys. I'll just slow it down a schmick because it's going a little bit quick. Right, crack it up again. Now we're looking for buys. There's a buy signal there. It's a valid signal. So you could take that, watch the MACD Platinum. It's gone down, it's gone against you. Probably want to get out of that, and we definitely want to be out of that one by now. We've got 2 red lines, so we'll see if we can get a decent trend somewhere. So we're just looking for sells. There's probably 1 sell taken already. Whether you want to hedge it or not, it's up to you. There's a good sell there. You would have recovered a loss if you'd taken a loss on that first one. Now we're still looking for sells. There's another one. MACD Platinum's above the 0 level. You may get out on the reverse green QMP dots, up to you. Another sell signal. Not much in that one by looks. Price seems to be heading up. Another sell signal. You want to keep it tight. You start to get higher highs there. There's a red, a green. We're not taking any signals now. If you're in a sequence, you'd probably look to get out or close that sequence out. Now we're in sells again, so we'll wait for the MACD Platinum to get above the 0 level. As the trend continues down, price is heading down, MACD's up. There's a sell signal there. Not bad at all. Another one's not valid. Up to you whether you take those or not. Another one there. It's a bit sketchy. The MACD Platinum's just above 0 level. There's one there. That's a good one. Look at that. So you're only going with a trend here. And the trend's created by the weekly, which is the PIP ATR stop there. So at this time, we're in a downtrend. You can see we've got 2 red lines. They're stepping down. So we're looking for sells. There's another one there. And you just keep on adding to these sells, or even, if you want to trail a stop down and just keep on adding to the trades. There's another one, probably losing a bit of structure on price as we get higher highs. There's a green ATR. Time to get out of the sells. We're in no man's land. Now we've got 2 greens, so we're looking for valid buys. Now let's see if we get one here coming up. Yes, there's one there. See if it goes. We're through the MACD Platinum, through the 0 level, and we're heading up. So you get the idea. Now let's do the same on the... We'll stop this. We'll just have a look at... Close this chart. We'll go to charts. Let's do... Yeah, I did the 2 hour, but I'm not going to do it. Let's do the 1 hour. Yeah, we'll do the 1 hour again. We've been on the 1 hour previously. We'll open it up again. We'll go on with the same setup, 1 hour into daily. So it's ATR stop, 1 hour into daily. Just takes a while because of the high time frame indicators to load the template. Normally, if I was doing this and I had my video was working properly, I just find the pause button, hit the pause button and wait for the template to load, but I don't know where it is. It's hidden somewhere and I've got a feeling I couldn't find it. Oh, there it is. All right, I found the button. Let's go. We're up. So this is the 1 hour chart. Now, the only difference here is got the 50 EMA in here. It just gives me an idea when price comes back to EMA. So we'll close this one. We'll just put the old... It's a bit too quick, I think. So, all right, we're in a downtrend. Actually, I'll get rid of that 50 EMA. It's a little bit... Now we're only looking for sells here, so let's just see what we got here. Again, it's the same as the 4 hour into the weekly. This is the 1 hour chart into the daily. It's exactly the same. Just want a little bit more action. So you had that sell trade there, that last red QMP dot. It was a valid signal, and the MACD Platinum through the 0 level. Close out half, move your stop. It's going into buy mode now. There's another sell signal there. And just watch the MACD Platinum, see how we go, see if it pushes down, which is good. Down, up, down, up, down. It's a 1 hour chart now. It's through now, so close half, put a stop in place so you can't lose. MACD Platinum's above the 0 level again, looking for further sells. So just And there's a sell signal. See how it goes. We're through the zero level of MACD Platinum, possibly close out half, definitely now if you haven't already. Now we're going up again. There's a sell, and there it goes down, MACD Platinum, through the zero level, close half, put a stop in place. You get the idea. We're just picking the low-hanging fruit, going with a higher time frame. I'm not even looking at divergence or anything like that at the moment. There was one thing I was going to show you. So we're in buy mode here now. You can speed this up a bit. So the good thing about the simulator is, like we look at the dates here, what are we? 29th of June 2012. I've got no idea. Now, if I was looking at, say, a historical chart here, my eyes would know what's coming. I could see what's coming if I was just looking at a historical chart. So getting on the simulator, doing a few trades, just fast forward and watching it in action, watch how the indicators react. It's great. So all we're doing at the moment is looking for, let's see if we can find some delete indicator. Get rid of this crap. I just want to see if I can find some. Now I'm just going to fast forward a bit. Just get out of this area. All right. Now I just want to see if I can identify divergence at all. So you get a bit of an idea what we're looking at. So there's your, let's move this in the way. So here's your hidden divergence, all right? I know I'm going back a little bit in time. I don't want to rewind it. Here, like this. So you can see price is going down. They've got higher highs, lower highs on price, all right? And here is the equivalent of the MACD Platinum. These setups are basically a trend continuation. Get these, take them. Aim for them every day of the week. Now here's one to the bullish side. Where is it? No, it's not. I lie. Disregard. I'll see if I can find other ones here. I'll have to go forward and we'll have a look. Probably should have done a daily chart for this because they're a lot more relevant. And it's too slow. Yeah, I'll give that a miss, but it's just because this is all going too slow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video now. It's gone for about half an hour, and I'm just waiting. I'm running a test on an EA at the moment, so I'm just going to wait till the test's finished. Then when it's finished, I will bring it up and I'll resume the video and just show you what I'm looking at and what we're looking at building at the moment. So just bear with me. I've just got to find the pause button again, and we'll pause this and I'll come back to you. Cheers. Okay, I'm back. All I've done is I've moved another Mt4 platform over onto this recording monitor. Now, as you can see, I've got a graph here. Now, if we just go back, this is the Mt4 Strategy Tester, which is this button up here. So we've got a strategy tester. Look, I'm only running it in control points. Don't worry about that too much. It's a test. Ideally, I want to run it on, I'll stop it anyway. I'll stop it now, just to show you where we're at. All right, so you've got, this EA is called the Jag Fx Universal Ea. Not sure why we got Universal, but we'll run with that at the moment. Jag Fx Universal. It's the one I'm having built. It's not finished, so you'll see when I go through the input fields, there's a few that need fixing up and a few adjustments, etc., but it's getting close. It works, so that's a good thing. So I'm running it on the 1 hour Japanese, the pound Japanese yen. So that's it there. There's the 1 hour. I've got tick data, but I'm using control points, so that's not relevant at the moment. But with this EA, it's pretty close using control points. So running it from the 1st of the 12th, 2015 through to the 4th of today, basically. But I've stopped it early. I've actually stopped it on the 19th of the 4th, 2019, all right? So we'll just have a look. All right, so we'll have a quick look at the graph. So there's a bit of pullback initially, a bit of drawdown, as you'd say. Blue represents the balance, the greenish line represents equity. So it's once it's got through this sort of dull period, it's eventually pulled up, all right? So we've had it's been a fairly steady rise, and we've got another flat period in here. So there's not much thought gone into these figures either. So quick look at the report. So it's a $10,000 start account. It's done about 34,000 profit factor 1.6, 741 trades, and this is on full automation. This is not how I'd run an EA, but this is just showing what it can do. Maximum drawdown was 22.32%. Now that's getting a little bit high. It's not, for me, my max is 25, but I'd prefer to be under 20. With 72% of trades profitable, and so your average winner is 170 roughly, average losers 275 roughly. So the losers are bigger than the winners on average, but there's a 72.2% win rate, so that'll cover that. So don't get too stressed about that. And what else? Consecutive winning trades, 39 in a row. Consecutive losers, 18. Yeah, so you get the idea, just the numbers there, right? So fairly steady equity curve, not too bad. It could be better. So let's go have a look at the settings. So this is on a 1 hour chart over 4 years. So it's a fair few trades. You saw how many trades. Oh, settings are not even on the right monitor. Right, let's make this bigger so you can have a quick look at it. This is just to give you an idea what we're looking at on this EA. Now, it's loosely, well, it's very closely based on the high probability method, all right? So I'll just give you a quick rundown. It's not finished, as I said, but this is very close, getting close. So we've got time frame, we've got high time frame filter. So in this case, we've got the 1 day. So we've got a 1 hour running off a 1 day, what I've just been going on about. So it's only taking trades in line with the 1 day. So if you look at the options there, you've got all these options for the high time frame. Or you can use the current, I could put 1 hour and change other settings. So you could put the same time frame you're on, but I've just run it with a day. So there's your, that's yes. Here's your QMP filter settings for the daily chart or the high time frame one. Then you can add a moving average to the high time frame. So there's your moving average information, yes or no. It's all of these fields here, including the slope if you want. It's another filter, the slope either up or down. So that's all high time frame. All this is a high time frame filter. And we move down to the current time frame. So that's the one you actually attach the EA to. Now the first one here, apply stacked 3 MAs. Now you see my moving high probability, 240 linear weighted, 100 EMA, 50 EMA. That's those yes or no. You can change them, you can use 2 of them, you can get a bit creative. So there's the 3 stacked MAs if you wish. In this case, I didn't have them on. It'd probably take out a few losers and give you less trades. All right, so here's your QMP filter settings again, which is just your MACD and Platinum and your QQE. They're in a slightly different order. I've got to fix that up. Same as the high time frame. So just your QMP filter dot. Then here you've got enable MACD above, below 0 level, yes or no. Now, as you know, one of my rules are with sells, I generally take them when the MACD Platinum's above the 0 level and buys when it's below the 0 level. So if you put yes in there, it'll follow that rule. And in nominate a distance, you just got to be careful with distances from the 0 level because each pair, each time frame is different. There's no you just can't put 0.2 in there. It'll be different on every pair and every time frame. Enable the RSI filter, which is just my JAGfx RD, yes or no. That's just your RSI. It's overbought, oversold. I've got it no. In this case, close price, yeah. And these are the settings, your overbought and oversold levels, 70 and 30. So that's them. So there's all your little filters there. Moving down. Now I've got a few different, we've got to tidy this up a bit. Stop method, stop from entry. You've got a drop down menu here. No stop, stop, set stop from entry, which is how everyone sets a stop, like stop above, below signal. I think that says signal line, I'm pretty sure. Now it says, there we go. Yeah, it's not working. Yeah, it's set stop above, below the signals candle. So you can set it there, or set stop relative to an ATR, average true range. So you can do that. Stop, there's your ATR, there's your fixed stop loss if you want, which I've got in this case, 930. Stop loss there, ATR, your size factor, maximum stop loss if you're using, say you're using the above the signal level, you may nominate say 25 pips above the signal level, but that candle might be 200 pips. So your stop might be 250 pips away, and you only want a maximum 150 pips. You can put it in here and it would ignore that trade. You get different ways of taking profit. You get set, take no profit, set fixed, take profit, which is standard, or set take profit based on, I think that's, I think that's ATR again. Yeah, it is ATR, must be. Oh no, what do you call it? Risk to reward. So, yeah, I could just look down a bit, I could see that. So, I thought there's something in there. Take profit to fix. Oh yeah, here it is. Take profit, risk reward ratio. I knew I wasn't seeing anything. So you might have a stop 100 pips, put 2, you select 2 there, it'll take a target of 200 pips. So it just gives you a bit more variety. If you're going with open lots, just your lot size, you can go there. Or if you can use auto lots, which is a risk percentage, so it's a trade management thing, you can increase size. So that test I did was based on a 0.05 lot. There's no compounding. Slippage, that's just your basic stuff. Control trade direction, so you got buy and sell, buy only, sell only. Me, I tend to use these sort of EAs when I've identified a signal, and to make sure I only take buys or sells. This is one of the fields I go into and adjust accordingly. Right, you've got start trade time. If you're trading on, say, 5-minute, 15-minute charts, or you want to wait, maximum spread. If, say, for example, you're trading on the daily charts, and in the first hour there where the spreads are ridiculous, say you're trading the pound Aussie or something like that, the spreads could be 30 pips. You don't want to take the trade until it's in within 10 pips. You put a maximum spread in there, and it won't take the trade until it's in within those parameters. You can even change that by Monday start time. That's the reason we put that in there. So if the market opens at whatever your platform time is, say it's 5 a.m. You put 7 a.m. or something in there for a start time. Same with Friday close time. A lot of people like to close out all their trades late on a Friday. That's the one you do there. You can nominate the close at the end of trading time or not. It's up to you so if you're in this start end time, just trading, say, the UK session or something like that, and these two, or you can just nominate to actually close exactly on those times if you've got open trades. There's options there. Close trades on Friday close time, yes or no? Yes. Enable close order after expire. All right. So you've taken a trade, you don't put a stop in, you don't put a profit target in. Well, you can if you want to, but if you put yes here, it says I will close the trade after so many bars have passed or so many candles. So you can put if you put 0, just ignore it. If you put, say, 8 candles, 8 in there, once your entry's taken, after 8 candles, no matter what, profit, loss or whatever, it'll just be closed. The trade will be closed. So it's just a time-based type stop. Here we've got a couple of filters. Close trade on higher time frame opposite Qmp filter. Close trade on current time frame opposite Qmp filter, one you probably rarely use. If trade and profit and do, I'm not sure. There's a few choices there. I'm not sure how that one works yet. That's my programmer sort of added that in there. We'll have to discuss that so I can know what I'm talking about. Closed trades on high time frame moving average filter. Just trade to break even, yes or no. Then gives you a couple of choices there. What you can do, just your standard trade management stuff. And use trailing stop, yes or no. And a couple of feature input fields there, just your standard input ones, and I was using a trailing stop on that one. And maximum open positions, you may only want to take one trade at a time, so you can put one in there. If it's zero, you can just go to town. So that's basically the high probability EA. That's it. It's just about done. We've just got to tidy a few things up. I've got to do a bit of testing on it, etc. So that example I showed you was based on a 1 hour into a daily chart on full automation with just very basic numbers that I put in there. I just sort of took something from one of my older versions and just tried it. And, you know, that's not a bad equity curve. It's not spectacular. Don't get me, there's a bit of a drawdown there and it's a few flat spots. So if you started there and that was a few months, you go, well, that's nothing. But then, you know, you got to have the patience and it goes up. So, you know, this is one pair on one time frame. So if you can get settings that work on 26 pairs or 28 pairs on different time frames and dial down your position sizing, which reduce your risk, you diversify your portfolio, then and actually spend more time as a trade manager and don't run these things on full auto. Be a bit choosy where you pick, you know, override it. You'll do wonders. So that just gives you an idea. All right, guys, this video has probably gone on long enough. I think it's about 45 minutes or so. So I just want to show you a few different things on the actual charts. It's not all about theory. You can get on the strategy testers or the simulator or even the historical charts. You know, like there's nothing to stop you. There's a no, I don't go to those charts, but nothing to just stop you get on the historical charts and doing it. But if you like the simulator, I'll put a link to in the description of the video so you can have a look at it. I think it's about it's just under $100 US. So I think it's 99 or something, or $90, something like that. The link I put in there will be an affiliate link, which means I get some kickback on that. Obviously, it doesn't cost you any more, and that affiliate money I get, that just goes to charity anyway, so it's no big deal. It's actually a win-win. That's if you want it. It's a great little piece of kit, but you don't need it. You don't need it, but it just speeds things up. TradingView's got something similar, but it's nowhere near as efficient. You can fast forward and just look at setups and that. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Thanks for watching, guys. If you do like these videos, please hit the subscribe button. If nothing else, hit the like button. And like I said, everyone's more than welcome to join the private Facebook group at JAGfx or the Telegram channels. Right, I'll chat to you later. Cheers.